Hey everyone, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard. Today we're going to be flying an F-18 from Newark, New Jersey to Cape May, New Jersey. We're going to be following along the New Jersey shore, flying super low and super fast. We might even be going supersonic. As always, if you could click that like button, subscribe to my channel, that would be totally awesome. Stay tuned and let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome back. We are ready to fly. So the first thing we need to do is go into World Map and configure a free flight. So here's what we need to do. We're going to select our departure airport, which is going to be Newark, located in Newark, New Jersey. And we'll select our runway. You can either leave the default or you can select a different one. I'm going to select 22L. And now we need to select our arrival airport. So let's go ahead and look for it. So we do not see the one I want, so let's search for it. So we're going to search Cape, C-A-P-E, and then we go space. And once we start searching for May, it will finish it off. So we can use the pre-selected one, May, and press enter. There we have it, Cape May County in Wildwood. There's our airport. KWWD is the sign. So let's go ahead and select that. And when we do, the map will change to show us our direct flight path to Cape May. So I'm going to select a runway here. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the airport. So let's do that now. Oops. There we go. Okay, so we can see the runway. There are three usable runways here. We're going to select runway 28 is good because it's the way I want. So I'm going to fly down to Wildwood and then make a nice right turn. So under flight conditions, let's select real time just to see what it's like here. It's a little early in the morning, so this might be kind of dark-ish, even though it's not out. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna set the time as let's make it sometime around noon. So we go over to the adjuster here, and we're gonna move this all the way up until we get to somewhere around 12 o'clock. 12:48 is good. Clear skies, altitude is good. We're gonna leave it for live traffic. We'll set the multiplayer as all players. Oops, there we go. Okay, we are looking good for flight conditions. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. All right, let's make sure our plane is set. We'll be flying an F-18 Super Hornet today. And we'll set our fuel at, let's make it, whoops, a little high. Let's make it about 50%. I'm sure I can make it to my destination on 20%. This plane can fly very, very far. But I'm going to make it 50% regardless. Everything else looks good. All right. So let's go ahead here. We're selected. Let's exit from here. We are ready to fly. So let's do this. I've got my joystick here. This is the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS 1. I've got a couple videos on my channel about it, that from unboxing to initial use to a review. This is an awesome flight stick and is really great for an entry-level flight stick. So definitely check out my other videos if you're interested in learning more. But with that being said, we are ready to fly. So today's flight is going to take us from Newark, New Jersey to Cape May, New Jersey. We're going to fly along the New Jersey shore and pass some of the popular towns and sites and some of the finest beaches in the world. We're going to be flying super low and super fast, probably supersonic if I can do it. And let's hope we don't crash and burn. Okay, so we are ready to fly. We are on runway 22L as in a F-18 Super Hornet. Okay, so first thing I need to do here is get rid of some of this stuff. We're going to turn off objectives and turn off some of the in-flight auto assistant things that I just don't need. So let's go over to flight assistant and let's turn off, let's see here, we'll turn off display direction because I know how to get there, and auto stall is off, auto trim I can leave on, is fine. AI radio communications between air traffic control we'll leave on. AI piloting recursion mode is fine. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of this menu, and we are ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and switch here to an external view. Alright. Get in position here. Get a nice view of the plane. It looks like we've got a plane coming in to runway 22R. But that's nothing that matters to us. It looks like a jet. Alright, so parking brake is on. 2 engines are on. Fuel looks good. Flaps are set. We're going to rev up the engines. And disengage parking brake. And away we go. So V1 for this particular plane will be coming up very quickly. About 130 knots we can take off. So let's go ahead and pull back on the flight stick here. And we are airborne. Pulling up. As you can see, we've got landing gear are coming up now. Just told it to retract the gear. There they go. We are on our way. So what we're going to do is kind of follow the river right there. As you can see off in the distance is our arrival runway where we are headed in Cape May, New Jersey, but we're going to ignore that waypoint for the time being. We'll get closer to it as we go. We're going to bank to the left here and head out towards the ocean, and we're going to follow along the eastern seaboard of New Jersey, which is known as the New Jersey Shore. Basically beaches that stretch all the way from the northern tip of New Jersey to the southern tip. We're going to pass popular locations such as Point Pleasant, Ocean City, Atlantic City for an ultimate arrival in Cape May. Right now we're passing over part of Staten Island, and we're traveling subsonic speeds of about 550 knots. Yep. So we're doing good. All systems are looking good. We'll be passing Supersonic shortly. When we do, you'll see a puff of what looks like smoke come around the plane. You'll see that on and off a lot through this. So continuing our level approach, we're basically going almost supersonic at this point. As you can see by the pattern around the plane there. So let's start to head bank down towards the beach. I'm going to be flying low and fast here, so there's not going to be much room for error. Everything's working good. We're going to be bothering a lot of people with our noise, I'm sure. So we're basically just going to follow this all the way till we get to Cape May, New Jersey, down by Wildwood. I love the New Jersey Shore. I've been going to it all my life. I've been to almost every part of it. So it's definitely a beautiful place to visit. Some of it's a money pit, but other parts of it are really nice. One thing about New Jersey beaches that set them aside from other places around the country is the fact that they have a ton of jellyfish, and you have to pay to get on the beach in the majority of spots before Labor Day. So always keep that in mind. Bring cash with you. So we're banking to the right a little bit here. I'll call out some towns as we pass them that I'm aware of. There's Long Branch up on the right. Going pretty fast here, so bear with me if I don't call out everything. We're going really fast, actually. We're at about 400 feet. We'll keep going up and down a little bit here. realism in this game is just amazing. I love it. Like, the closer you get, you can actually see people on the beach. See if we can drop down a little here. As you can see the detail of the beaches is amazing. You can see people and looks like umbrellas and other cool stuff. Coming up on Spring Lake shortly, which is down by Manasquan. Coming up on Seagirt. On the right here. Another beautiful place to visit. So I can give you a little view of the shockwave behind us. Took a nice screenshot there. Banking to the left a little. Oops, drifting out over the ocean. It's hard to keep the controls good because they're moving so quickly. As you can see, the beaches just go for miles and miles, basically all the way down almost the entire coast. Coming up on Seaside Heights. Another beautiful place to visit. There's a little boardwalk there. There's Seaside Park over on the right. So as you can see, the shoreline actually extends off of the New Jersey coast and then it reconnects further down south. To the left a little here. Don't you wish you could do this in real life? It would be so much fun, but given the speed that we're traveling and the altitude that we're at, we'd probably destroy most of the windows within the vicinity of our flight, and it might bother a lot of people. Car alarms would be going off, dogs would be barking, glasses would probably be shattering, ground would probably be shaking. Coming up on Barnegat Light next, pass over an inlet here. Barnegat Bay is to the right. Bank pretty hard here. Harvey Cedars is coming up next. Another beautiful place to visit. Traffic is notoriously bad around this area because there's really one main road that runs just for miles, like you can see, kind of right underneath my right wing there. Continuing along here. We're at 230 feet right now above the ground, traveling 640 knots. Coming up on some more famous places. There's Beach Haven off to the right. I've stayed there before. It's very beautiful, very quiet. Alright, so we are about 44 nautical miles away from our destination now. As you can see, we're flying very quickly, so that number is dropping super fast. But we're just enjoying the views of this low altitude, high speed supersonic flight down the New Jersey shore. Bank to the left here. Follow along the shoreline here. Out, back to the right. Coming down towards Atlantic City soon. So we're out over the ocean here. There's Atlantic City up in the distance. Back to the right here. There's Ventnor City up to the right. You can see some nice areas of New Jersey. We are starting to come closer to our destination, so I'm going to have to start to slow down soon, because I am flying really, really, really fast. Like I said, once we come up on Wildwood, we'll make a nice bank to the right to line up with the runway and land in Cape May. There's Ocean City. Passing by on the right, another beautiful place to visit. And let's bank to the left here. You can see we're going really, really fast. You can see some of that shockwave behind us. And passing up to town. We're 15 nautical miles away. As you can see, the beach just extends for miles and miles. Like I said, there's so much beach to go to. It's really awesome to do. Back to the right here. Got lined up at the beach. Stone Harbor. About 6 nautical miles away now, so we're going to throttle down. As you can see, our speed is descending rapidly. And we're coming up on Wildwood. So that's basically the southern tip of New Jersey. Passing 480. Just going to burn off some excess speed here. Passing 420. 600 feet. Passing 350. So we're back to the right now. And level out just a little bit here. Burn off, trying to knock off some of my excess speed. Flaps down in position. Alright, so let's go ahead here and bank to the right. There's the runway directly in front of us right about now. So we are pretty well lined up. We are coming in really, really fast. This might be a bit of a rough landing. I'm applying some speed brakes now. I don't think they're going to do much spoilers. Trying to kill some of this excess speed. Gears coming down. Alright, this is going to be a rough landing. We're probably going to bounce. But let's see if we can at least touch her down. So throttle is at nothing. Coming in a little angled. Oh, we're going to hit early. Ooh. Well, ooh, we made it. Brakes applied. slowing down. Oh, it looks like we made it. We have arrived in Cape May, New Jersey. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this little tour of the New Jersey shore in an F-18. We flew today from Newark, New Jersey to Cape May, New Jersey. As always, if everybody could click that like button and subscribe to the channel, that would be totally awesome. And I will see everyone soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good one.